Now we are going to use all of the properties of logarithms that we talked about, and we are going to put them all into work and condense each of these expressions into a single logarithm. So we're going to start here with this example 19. And here we have 2 log base 4 of 9 plus 3 log base 4 of 2. The first thing that I notice when I look at this problem is the 2 out front here and the 3 out front here. So I am going to go ahead and use my power property first. And the power property allows me to move that 2 up here, and it allows me to move that 3 up here. And now I know 9 squared is 81, and 2 cubed is 8. Now I see that I have a plus here, and that is going to allow me to use the product property. And I can do log base 4 of 81 times 8, which simplifies to log base 4 of 648. And I have condensed the expression into a single logarithm. Notice how I'm listing the properties that I'm using as I go. You need to make sure that you do this. So not only are you performing the algebra on the left, but you're also listing your justifications on the right. Now let's take a look at number 20. So number 20, the first thing I see here is this 2. So the first thing I'm going to use again is the power property. I don't have a power property to use on the left, so I'm just going to bring that part down. And that allows me to move the 2 as an exponent. And I know that 4 squared is 16. Now I have that minus, so I can use the quotient property. And then this reduces to log 80 over 16. And then 80 over 16 is 5. So this reduces to log 5. And that has been condensed into a single logarithm. Number 21, example 21. Notice how there's a lot more letters here, or a lot more variables, but that's still not going to change the way that we do the problem itself. So I'm going to start off noticing that there's a 3 here and a 4 here that I can use the power property on. So that allows me to bring my natural log down, and then I have pq cubed plus pq squared to the 4th. So now this is pq, well, I don't know exactly how I want to simplify this. Do I want to distribute my 3 now? Yeah, I'm going to do that now. Plus natural log of p to the 4th, q to the 8th. Remember, when you are bringing a power to a power, you multiply those powers, and that was in some of your exponential rules. Now I can use the product property because of that plus, and I can condense this to ln p cubed q cubed times p to the 4th q to the 8th. And so this is all going to be p7 q11. And then we'll take a look at number 22. So for number 22, I see that I have this 1/2 out front. Now, I can't use the power property on this 1/2 because it's not attached to the logarithm yet. I have to distribute it. So I use my basic algebraic distributive property first. And I can distribute that 1/2 to the log base 5x to the 6th plus 1/2 log base 5x cubed. So now that I have it distributed, now I can use the power property. And I can write this as log base 5 of x 6 times 1/2 plus log base 5 of x 3 times 1/2. And that will reduce to log base 5, of x cubed plus log base 5 of x 3/2. And now I can use the product property because of this plus right here. And I can rewrite this as log base 5 x cubed times x to the 3/2. And when you multiply bases, you add exponents. So 3/1 plus 3/2 is going to be 6/2 plus 3/2, which is going to be 9/2. And I can rewrite this if I want, but I'm going to leave it like it is. If you wanted to rewrite it, you could write it as log base 5 square root of x to the 9th, and then you could simplify that as log base 5, and this would be x to the 4th square root of x.